arrive in South America. After many long days and treacherous nights, they finally meet the natives. And the rest is history. The battle for Potonchan. After landing in Central America, Spanish conquistadors get a taste for blood. Their first victim, the Mayans. The battle begins with the Spanish cavalry charging down the enemy. Halberds not far behind. Halberds making first contact here. How well will the Mayans stand up to the Spanish technology? They've not just got cavalry, they've got plate armor, crossbows, and muskets. And it's going just about as well as I expected it to go. And the Spanish foot soldiers have also now joined the battle in a pretty big way. Now in the distance, that's right, you can see it. We've got even more Spanish cavalry. And in they go. Why do the horses just melt on impact? They just die straight away. And this looks like it's going to be a Spanish victory. The melee. Look at this melee, man. The Mayans not faring too well. Although it looks like the majority of the melee units are down bar a couple of conquistadors. Check out this pile of bodies. Oh, no. But what do the Mayans have for range? They've got spears, they've got blow darts, and it doesn't tend to beat Spanish gunpowder. The Mayans go down. Skirmishes with the natives. Having sailed north, the Spaniards land in Aztec territory, and the bloodshed begins at the hands of the Tlaxcala. Let's see how the Spaniards dig their way out of this ambush. We have got a bunch of Tlaxcala warriors coming out, but the conquistador foot soldiers are moving up to counter. Once again, musketmen providing that ranged cover fire, but over on the other side, we've got two more ambushes. But the Spaniards are dealing with that promptly. Only a couple of guys left, and I imagine they're about to get slapped off the side. Goodbye. And now they're going to rejoin the rest of the battle, where it looks to me like the Tlaxcala melee units are cutting their way through these Spanish conquistadors, man. These musketmen are about to be in a vulnerable position, and the Tlaxcala are about to start cutting them down. Oh my god. They're still coming out the woodwork, and oh no, the musketmen are going down. Come on, boys. No time like the present. And now that the reinforcements are here, I think the Tlaxcala are gonna succumb to the gunpowder units and the crossbows. They do not have an answer for them. Turns out musket beats spear. A couple of melee units left for the Aztecs. The Tlaxcala warriors now, though, down to only a couple of ranged units, and it looks like they've nailed one of the conquistadors to a signpost. If that's not a warning, I don't know what is. And it's a conquistador victory. The Cholula conspiracy. Having been invited to the city, Cortés suspects something is wrong. He takes the initiative and traps his enemy, and the killing begins. You know what? Something tells me that they might just manage to kill those. Yep, no, they're dead. And the Spaniards leave the temple to deal with the locals. But the native Aztecs have heard of the execution and are piling out the town to avenge their fallen comrades. And in comes the cavalry, a little bit ahead of the game here, and I suspect probably not going to survive very long. The horses literally melted on impact. We got more cavalry coming in though, but look how many Aztec units are here. They've not just got clubs and shields, we've also got a bunch of guys down the back with blow darts, but the Spaniards are dribbling into the battle. Let's see if they've got what it takes. Once again, spears and blow darts versus crossbows and muskets. I know who my money's on, but let's find out what Tabs thinks. Now, whilst we're in the madness, don't forget to join my Discord. The link is in the description. I've got to say, the blow darts, whilst they're doing poison, they don't do much damage, man. Good lord, the boys are still moving in. Check that guy out. No, how did they kill him? He was hench, bro. Yeah, the Spanish technology seems to be a pretty crippling advantage here, as more and more of these Aztecs go down. More gunpowder units and crossbows moving in. A bunch of blow darts back here, but something tells me they're all about to get executed. They are picking these boys off, and it looks like it's gonna be a Spanish victory. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, it's not looking good for them, is it? Who would have thought that a blow dart can't penetrate plate armor? Also, here's a quick question. Why do the crossbows have bigger range than the muskets? Cortés, what are you doing? Get stuck in there, bro. Or don't. Doesn't matter. You win anyway. Anyway, the coup of Tenochtitlan. After proving their worth, an unholy alliance was signed. The Spaniards and Tlaxcala will join forces, and after infiltrating the city, the slaughter begins. And here we go, muskets away and the halberds to follow. These conquistadors in the city need to capture this main objective, but the Aztecs are moving in, and it's turned into a mess already. Who would have guessed it? Now let's check the front gates down here. Now out front we've also got another massive mess, but remember, these red Aztecs are the Tlaxcala, and they're fighting with the conquistadors against Moctezuma, but they're not putting up much of a fight. Moctezuma's Aztec forces have wiped them out, but thankfully we've got more conquistador cavalry and these crossbows earning their weight in gold. Inside the city, it looks like the Spanish are beginning to get the upper hand, and thank God they are, because out front things are messy. But that being said, it looks like the Spanish and the Tlaxcala look to be getting the upper hand out here as well, particularly with more Spanish cavalry turning up by the second. One by one, Moctezuma's forces are getting chopped to pieces, and the unholy alliance is taking control of this battle. They need to secure the city and take Moctezuma. They have taken out all the Aztecs in the city and are now moving out to the front gates to try and deal with these guys out here. And there we go. Cortés and his conquistadors, aided by the Tlaxcala, have taken Tenochtitlan, the Battle of Cempoala. Cortés and his men have been rogue. A Spanish ship arrives with orders to capture or kill Cortés. So Cortés rides to the coast to meet his enemy. And the unexpected battle begins. How did you die there? How? Also, the horse's leg is going through his back and his rear end. Why? Anyway, back onto the battle, I guess. The cavalry piling in down here, actually making it all the way onto the ship before disembarking. He's going for the muskets. Down here, we got the halberds in there, chopping apart these other Spanish conquistadors. It's a Spanish Conquistador civil war, and oh no, there's some more cavalry which killed itself on the boat this time. Good job! Now let's see, can Cortés and his men... Oh no, there's reinforcements. There's more enemy Spaniards here, and it's not looking good, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, to be honest, it looks like Cortés and his boys have been absolutely slew. Oh, more cavalry inbound though. Where was that guy hiding? Oh, he dead. And only a couple of Cortés's men remain here, and their time is running out. Come on, boys, get in there. Can we get a magical turn of events? Wow, totally accurate battle simulator. You never fail to impress me. Here comes the execution of the final man, unless he drowns himself first. Oh, go on, son. Oh, what a kill. If this guy somehow wins it, there's no way. There's no way on... Oh my god. Can you imagine? Now, I know that it's literally not gonna happen, but I'm just like, can you imagine though? He's killed 3. No, he died. Now, normally, I would re-record that battle to get the outcome that fits the historical narrative. But because that battle was so fun, I'm gonna keep it anyway. And let's just pretend that Cortés won. Can you do that for me? Good. Moving on, the Battle of Tenochtitlan. Cortés returns to a disaster, and the Spanish are pushed out of the city. But the Spanish conquistadors and the Tlaxcala warriors want to take it back for good. And so the battle begins, and check out this formation here. As the Aztecs, Moctezuma and his boys come piling down the hill. Now you will see, we have not just got the original Spanish conquistadors, the leftovers from the previous battle actually join Cortés's ranks and now continue the assault. Also, the Tlaxcala is still over here helping take down Moctezuma's Aztecs, and it is a mess. Can the city hold on to the combined arms of the Spanish and the treasonous Aztecs? Over here, it looks like that's a fatal no. But in the center, we got a bunch of these Spaniards moving around to climb up the Great Pyramids. Can they get up there, and what is waiting for them? Ah yes, seeing as this is totally accurate battle simulator, later, this is what's waiting for them. The units are actually getting up to the city. I've never seen this before. Normally, everyone just bugs out and the game ends. He's just gonna get slapped as soon as he gets up there. It's gonna be so sad to watch. Don't do it! No! He survived it! He survived! No! Are there any other Aztecs? No. All of those guys are dead. All of those guys are dead. And all of these guys are dead. And whilst we were busy, it looks like they got the win there. What did it? The slow bleed from the wrist cut. Nobody expected the Spanish Inquisition. Now, don't forget to join my Discord if you want to see these memes. Spicy, I know. Just click the link down below and join the Burning Inferno.